friends, it's me, Allison, and I'm a little sick. I work at a daycare right now, and the kids in there are petri dishes. So my voice sounds a little raspy, but it's also kind of cool. I kind of like it. It's not my usual high-pitched, annoying Dora voice. So here are some jobs in the past that I've also had, and I'll let you know if there's anything noteworthy and if I would recommend it or not or whatever. I started as a busser and a runner at a restaurant, not really a restaurant, like a bakery deli restaurant, like really super healthy. It was supposed to be like good for the environment or whatever, wholesome or whatever. And yeah, I was a runner and a busser there, and the kitchen was downstairs, and I did not like that because we had to go up and down the stairs with trays of food like this and our heavy bus buckets. That was not a good system. So I moved on to the next job. My next job was at Splish Splash, and it was a nightmare. I still have nightmares about it sometimes because nobody listens. Sometimes the kids listen, but the parents never listen usually, and they'll always try and fight you and be like, you can't tell me what to do, question authority, and stuff. So like, nobody wants to listen there, and everyone just wants to everyone wants to drown themselves. They all say they can swim, but they can't swim. A lot of them are from the city too. Not saying anything, but okay, that's gonna get me canceled. I gotta cut that out. Let me just say that people in the general vicinity of like the city can't really swim. They'll say they do know how to swim, but they don't, because I guess the city doesn't have any pools or anything. So they just come in their buses on busloads of them on their field trips and stuff, and they'll just dive right into a 10-foot deep pool, and then they'll say, help, I need help. And they didn't listen to the instructions, because the instructions say if you cannot swim, don't go on that ride. I also worked at the bookstore at my campus. Super quiet, super boring. I worked at Buffalo Wild Wings, as you probably know from watching this. It was really fun. I really liked it. I just don't really like working late nights and weekends or anything, but I do work occasionally on weekends right now, and last summer at the yacht club that I worked at, and that's really fun too. I am a busser there. I was a server there briefly, but I was terrible at it and I did not like it. My favorite job was being a private swim instructor. I was working for a company out in the Hamptons, and I went to people's houses and taught the kids how to swim, and I loved it, and they were all rich. And not that I'm like, money is everything, but like, it was nice to be swimming in like a perfectly heated pool with like perfect cement around it and everything, and everybody was just so perfect and happy. I was also lifeguarding for that company. I did private lifeguarding for parties and stuff, but their parties were usually just like, okay, a few kids in the hot tub while we go eat our lobster and king crab and stuff. And yeah, and they fed me too, which was nice most of the times, and it was really fun. At some point in time, I also worked for DoorDash. That was a really fun job. I made a lot of money, and I lost it all very quickly every time I crashed. Now I work at daycare. That's why I'm sick. I think I mentioned that. I'm not gonna be working there anymore for the rest of the summer. I don't know. I'm so bad. Usually I left on good terms with every job I have had, because I'm always like, oh yeah, I'll come back after the summer. I'll come back in the summer. I'll come back when the weather's right or when I feel like it. And you know what? I never came back. I have commitment issues to jobs and long-term careers because it's scary. I already have 1 degree in a major, and I went to another school for another major, and now I'm back at school for another major. Which brings me to why I'm not going to be working there in the summer anymore. Not just because the kids always get me sick and they're crazy and they run around with poop on their hands, smearing it on the walls and touching me. And now I will be doing a paid internship over the summer at a country club, and I'm going to be learning how to plan their events and event management and all that fun stuff. So that will hopefully be really, really good for me to know what I'm doing with my life, because I don't know. Nobody knows. I think everybody's just pretending they know, but nobody really knows. I think we should all just go back to trading, hunting, gathering. We already have enough stuff. Like, let's go back a little bit. Not to the Stone Ages really, because we already have the knowledge. So let's just use the knowledge and keep what little amount of necessities we need going, because we don't really need like 401ks, you know? We don't need insurance. We don't need these iOS 8 pluses things. We just need like a bed, some clean water, and a house, and some food. Let's go poop in the woods. I love to. That's my little message for the day. Thanks for watching, everybody. I look good. I look good. I look like I'm ready for business. I look like a business lady. Oh yeah, gonna make some sweet deals. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're gonna get that money.